very large exercise which has two main objectives. First, train our maritime forces, but at the same time, validate the competency, the skills of the Turkish maritime headquarters. It takes into account a lot of command and control concerns, but as well it involves a lot of forces for many NATO nations. The whole point when it comes to the evaluation itself is to check if the Turkish Maritime Forces headquarters is able to work in NATO environment, if it's NATO compliant or not. When this headquarters will be validated, they will be in charge of the NRF 23 and will command at sea for a whole year. This NATO response force consists of 4 main groups, plus additional forces if necessary. 2 groups made of frigates and destroyers, and 2 groups made of mine hunters. 2 of them are normally stationed in the north and are covering the Baltic Sea and the Channel, and 2 groups are based in the south, covering basically the Mediterranean Sea.
Yeah, we're doing Dynamic Mariner, which is the biggest maritime exercise that happens every year, and this time it's off the Turkish coast with Turkish Marfor. The first time the Turks have created a prospective HRFM, the High Readiness Command to go and deploy at short notice, which they'll be on call in 2023 to do. So this is a big deal for Turkey, and with about 50 units, this is a big deal for NATO Maritime. Fantastic to see so many ships, submarines and aircraft all in the same place operating together. It's exactly what NATO should be doing. NATO continues to evolve, and that's one of the most exciting things. 30 nations all working together to deliver high-end operations. I mean, it's a huge challenge to just get the basic interoperability, but also the thinking and the shared perspectives which come together to give that really rich view. And I think that's something that's just enduring in NATO. We're clearly focused on the current situation in Ukraine, but also around the world and other terrorist incidents and other things like that. And so that does focus our minds. But actually the fundamental point here is that we have ships, aircraft, submarines, and fundamentally people, and in this instance a headquarters ready to provide choice through SACIR to the NAC to do whatever the NAC demands that we're achieving. So it's readiness and capability, and that's what we're proving here.
Turkish Navy, having a substantial experience and presence throughout the Mediterranean Sea, has already been contributing to NATO operations and tasks such as standing naval forces and Operation Sea Guardian. Now, with the responsibility of leading the NATO response force in 2023, it's time to take it on a higher level while working together with other allied nations.